Part 3. How can you increase your confidence and become lethally confident? Part 1 of 2. Let's check it out. Well, believe it or not, your confidence can be improved by working on and stimulating all of the following areas of life. And I'm going to go into 10 key areas of our life that if you worked on, and it doesn't have to be overnight. It could be, a couple months, half a year, 6 months, 12 months, 90 days, a season, whatever. But you work on these 10 key areas, pretty soon you might say to yourself, you know what, I think Bart's right. I'm becoming more proficient in this area. I've resolved some problems in this area. I'm doing good over here. And in this area, I've gained some new knowledge. Wow, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Yeah, my confidence, it's pretty good. Yeah. In fact, it might be lethal confidence, like Bart. Anyhow, so like I said, believe it or not, your confidence can be improved by working on and stimulating all of the following areas of life. Number 1, mentally. When it comes to your mental health and performance, I have just 3 things to say. Number 1, protect your mind and your heart with all you've got. Number 2, nourish your mind with all the right stuff and not the bad stuff. And number 3, use it or lose it. When I say those things, I kind of mean to push your mind so it becomes stronger and forever reliable upon call. Work hard to avoid stress and anxiety. Exercise a lot to release those endorphins into the brain as they help you stay up and positive. Take time off from time to time to relax and enjoy life. Be mindful, grateful, and count your blessings often. Eat healthy foods, fruits and veggies, as they help the brain more than junk food ever will. Stay positive always and not negative. Laugh and smile every day. I could go on, but I think you get the point here. Your mental health can easily be improved if you work at it. Stay away from drugs that promise you a better mental state. Instead, go the holistic or organic route every time. You are your best doctor, and make good food and good times be your go-to medicine. So, number 1, mentally, we want to do everything we can to protect it, nourish it, and use it or lose it. Number 2, intellectually, we want to work on that aspect of our life. What do you know? A little? A lot? Not much? With schools today being a joke, you have to take your own education into your own hands and educate yourself. I did. I opted out of college. I said, this isn't for me. I'm going to be my own professor. I'm going to be my own teacher and student. That means reading everything you can get your hands on. Push yourself when you read so you become a faster reader. Watch videos on how to do stuff or documentaries until you pass out. Keep learning new skills, software programs, and more. Just don't stop learning. That's a full-time job for you. After years and years of you spending time learning instead of partying and goofing off and wasting time, you'll be way ahead of the crowd, which will drive your confidence through the roof. Number 3, philosophically. Ponder, wonder, question, rationalize, contemplate life, people, why do we do things, etc. Think more than you talk. Read up on some of the philosophical greats such as Socrates, Plato, John Locke, Aristotle, you name it. A part of your mental progress and growth should be on a philosophical realm. Breaking the barriers of the mind. Healthy, in ways that are good for you. Don't do drugs to do that. Just had to get that in there. But I'm serious. Philosophical. Open up the mind. And just wonder. Ponder. Question. Rationalize. Contemplate life. Now, you don't have to do that full time, but I do want you to do it from time to time. Number 4, emotionally. I want you to work on your emotions. Rationalize way more than you might dramatize. Think before you speak or act. Stay in control of your emotions, always. Here's a tip. Use your emotions to express positive emotions and for positive reasons, such as showing your love, passion, or affection for something or someone. But never use your emotions to destroy, diminish, or dramatize something just because you feel like that's what you want to do. No. Always use reason and logic to solve problems, arguments, emergencies, etc. Got it? Good. Number 5, physically. Now we're talking about our body. How's your physical health? Are you in shape? Could you stand to lose a few extra pounds? Are you eating light and right? Are you exercising? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you consuming little to no alcohol? Are you drinking more water than any other beverage? You're not doing drugs, are you? Better not be. As they say, your health is your greatest asset. Without our health, we have nothing. So take good care of yourself. You only get one body for the rest of your life. What you do now can help prevent avoidable aches and pains later in life. What's more, our physical health has a great impact on our confidence. So hit the gym, start walking, lifting, and losing weight so you look good and you feel great. Number 6, financially. For starters, how do your finances look? Got 6 months of savings saved up for emergencies? Are you making more money every year you work, or are you just getting by making ends meet? How long have you lived paycheck to paycheck? Do you need to start a side hustle to add to your main income to get ahead? Do you have credit card debt? Are you financially literate? Have you thought about studying how investments work and how to make money in the stock market, options, or penny stocks? Should you consider launching some kind of online business in order to make money from home so you can quit your day job one day? Make tackling your finances a high priority, along with your health and mental well-being. When our financials are in order and we're making good money, that also helps with confidence. Number 7, geographically. Do you live in a safe, fun, peaceful area, also devoid of crime and danger? Would you like to move somewhere else or stay where you're at? Because your geography can contribute to your happiness and safety in life. It might also impact your means of making money, making friends, and having certain experiences. Think of living off the grid in the middle of nowhere versus living 2 blocks from the beach. If you can, choose to live somewhere where there's great scenery, safety, great stores, great folks for socializing, and the like. If you can't move there, visit these locations on a regular basis. Get out of Dodge from time to time. Yeah, road trip. Travel locally, regionally, statewide, nationally, and internationally, and often. So geographically can affect our confidence in a myriad of ways as well. Number 8, environmentally. And I'm not talking about the earth. I'm talking about your environment. What's your environment like? Do you live with others? Are they supportive of what you do? Do they bring you down or let you do your own thing? That's cool. Even friends and family can be not so supportive if left unchecked. Be sure you set boundaries and hold people accountable to treat you right, or they're out of here. Your environment is where you rejuvenate yourself after a long day of work or play. It's where you relax and unwind. Don't let anyone dictate or pollute your environment at all, ever. Keep it positive and helping you to achieve your greatness. So environment, and that's something that we talked about with the tree analogy. You know, the seed, the roots, the soil. That's like an environment. And then you've got the environment above ground. Sun, too much heat, dryness. So how does that help the tree grow? Same thing with us humans. What's our environment like? We must design our environment the way we want and ask people to respect it, or either they or you are out of there. Number 9, lovingly. Are you in love? Have you ever been in love? Does someone love you? Are you in love with someone? I'm not talking about, loving children or pets or your favorite plant. I'm talking about you and someone else being in love, along with all the other aspects on this list. We all need deep, romantic, real love. But before we can attract that into our life, we must learn to love ourselves unconditionally, intensely, and no matter what others think about us, no. So, start now and become your biggest fan. Support and supply yourself with everything you need to go after your dreams, your goals, and whatever is going to make you happy. The strange thing is, we attract that special someone into our life when we're at ease with ourselves and love life and ourselves all at the same time. It becomes easy to make friends when we like ourselves. When you make friends, you socialize. When you socialize, you meet others. And then chemistry and the universe takes over and puts you with someone who y'all click and connect with little bits of initial infatuation and fun flirting. You know how the rest works out, right? People gravitate to others who feel good about themselves. So, know how to have a good time, be resourceful, and go after life with all you've got. And hey, until those kinds of fun folks do come along into your life, you're busy doing just that, living your best life and having a lot of fun doing it. You gotta love that. And number 10, sexually. Deep subject here. So, how's your sex life? Not that it's any of my business, right? But sex is a very important aspect of life that we must, number 1, be careful not to cheapen it by sleeping around with too many people. It lowers our self-confidence and our value. Number 2, protect ourselves so we don't catch any diseases. Number 3, protect our hearts from people that just want to use us for sex or some other means, some other selfish need of theirs. You can't put a condom on the heart to protect it from being hurt. Number 4, learn the art of making great love to fuel what life has to offer you in these arenas of orgasmic joy. You might want to read 2 of my books. One of them called Laws of the Bedroom, What Women Want from Men Inside and Outside of the Bedroom. And then my romantic erotica fantasy novel, Fantasy Boyfriend. Or you can listen to the audio versions of both books on my YouTube channel. I highly recommend you take in all that information. It is amazing. And number 5, find that special someone that you can enter into a deep, loving, and romantic relationship with, so you have oodles of deep, loving, and romantic sexual encounters that help you both grow the kind of bond between the two of you that helps you improve your confidence in ways no other activity could ever do. Imagine walking around with that certain smile on your face after having a night you just had last night with your honey. Yeah, you'd radiate a different kind of joy to others when you smile like that. Imagine smiling that every day. Not that you're going to have great sex every day. It doesn't have to happen like that. But after years of having great sex, you will smile every day like that when you look back on all those times you had in bed with your honey, in the jacuzzi, on the couch, on the floor, on the kitchen counter, in the hallway, in the car, in the hotel room, on the beach, in the upper hidden aisle, at the movie theater. I think you get my point. And I bet you're smiling right now, just thinking about all that I've been talking about. You can imagine when you are in that relationship with someone you deeply care about, you're deeply in love, you're having intimacy, intimate hotel getaways in Laws of the Bedroom. I talk about my ultimate hotel getaway checklist. Guys, the things you need to bring to set up the hotel room so it's just so perfect for her. And when she walks into the hotel room, something happens, gravity, and her clothes fall off. It's amazing. When you have those experiences throughout your life, your confidence is improved. Again, among these 10 areas: sexually, lovingly, environmentally, geographically, physically, emotionally, financially, mentally, intellectually, philosophically. You can imagine when you work on those 10 areas over time, and nothing's going to happen overnight, but over time, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I've been at this for 40 plus years. That means I've got a heck of a lot of information, knowledge, experience. And guess what? I compile it all into my proverbial picture of when I meet anyone for the first time, stranger, friend, client, anyone. The intensity, the compact intensity of all of those years in that picture as I pour out some of that confidence through the art of conversation, through the art of problem solving, through the art of entertaining with my sense of humor, etc. You can just imagine the people at the other end are going, whoa, this guy means business. He's actually pretty funny. He makes me feel good. He gave me some insight and some information, and he didn't really want anything in return. That's so rare. Thanks, Bart. That's what I'm getting at. You got one life. Maximize it. Spend more time learning, working hard, being focused on getting clarity in these areas. So, I mentioned 10 areas. What's left to conquer, master, and become more knowledgeable in? What comes to mind in your world? Make note of it and master that which needs addressing with what you see and might be experiencing. Remember, we're all unique individuals with our own set of circumstances. What's great, though, is we can hopefully change what we might be experiencing for something better by learning from others. Study others who are doing what you want to do. Do they offer a course? Are there courses available in that area of study? Take them. Learn all you can. Read books, stories, and articles, and watch videos about that which you want to learn more about when it comes to these 10 areas: mentally, intellectually, philosophically, sexually, geographically, environmentally, financially, all those areas. Good stuff. Well, hey, that concludes part 1 of 2 when it comes to how can you increase your confidence and become lethally confident. Come on, let's check out part 2 up next.